Hello friends, my name is Pankaj and I work for Vibrant Academy Kota. Today I am going to discuss with you parallelism. Let's see what parallelism is. The structures in a sentence are called parallelism. Similar grammatical structures in a sentence are called parallelism. Examples: he likes eating, drinking and to make merry. There is a mistake in this sentence and the mistake concerns parallelism. Here we have eating, drinking, and so it should be making merry. There should be parallel structure. He likes eating, drinking, and making merry. Again, in this sentence we have a mistake. He is cultured, faithful, and behaves wisely. Well, here we have an adjective, again an adjective, and then a verb. Well, it breaks the parallel structure. It should be he is cultured, faithful, and wise. 3 adjectives. Let's do some exercise. Point out the sentence which has parallel structure. The first one, let's check out all the 4 of them and find out which one of them has parallel structure. The first one, I wondered whether to make an outline first or I should write the rough draft. Well, here it is to make an outline. It's to plus first form, to infinitive, and then it says I should write. It's not parallel. The second one, I wondered whether to make an outline first or to write the rough draft. Here, to plus first form, to make and then to write. This seems to have parallel structure. Let's check the third and the fourth too. I wondered whether to make an outline first or writing. Well, here it is to make and then here it is writing. So it violates parallelism. I wondered whether to make an outline first or that I should. Again, it is violating parallelism. Option B is right. I wondered whether to make an outline, to make first, or to write the rough draft. To write. So to make, to write. Option B is the right option because it has right parallel structure. Question number 2. The teacher came into the room. He paused before the class and began the lesson. Well, what is the need of this he here? The teacher came into the room, paused before the class and began the lesson should have been sufficient. This he is coming unnecessarily here. And if it is here, it should be after and also. The teacher came into the room, he paused before the class and he began the lesson. But we have he here and no he here. Therefore, it's wrong. Second one, the teacher came into the room, paused before the class and began the lesson. Here came second form, paused second form and began second form. It seems to be the right one. Let's check the third and the fourth one. The teacher came into the room, paused before the class and to begin the lesson. Well, here we have came, second form, paused, second form. Here it should be began the lesson. But here we have to plus first form, which is wrong. Next one. The teacher came into the room. He paused before the class and beginning. Well, came into the room. This he is unnecessary here. We have second form here. However, we don't have second form here. Beginning is wrong. So option B, the teacher came into the room, paused before the class and began the lesson has right structure, has parallel structure. Option B. Question number 3. Her choices were 1. To begin college or 2. To find a job. Well, it seems to be right. To begin college, to find a job, 2 plus first form here, 2 plus first form here. It seems to be right. Let's check the second one. Her choices were 1. Begin college or 2. Being an employee. Here it is begin and here it is being. Here it is just first form without to, bare infinitive, and here we have being, B-E-I-N-G, which is not parallel. The third one, her choices were 1, begin college or 2, that she find a job. Well, here begin college just bare infinitive, but here she find a job, subject and then first form. The whole clause is written there. So it is not parallel either. D. Her choices were 1, beginning college or 2, find a job. Here it is beginning and here it is find. It's not parallel. Option A seems to have, in fact, it has parallel structure. Her choices were 1, to begin college or 2, to find a job. To begin, to find. It has parallel structure. So option A is right. Question number 4. He came, he saw, and he received. He came, he saw, and he received. We're repeating he all 3 times here. And then second form came is second form, so his second form, he received his second form. All 3 of them are right. They're parallel structure. So it should be right. Let's check the other ones. He came, he wanted to see, but he didn't. Well, here it is being violated. The parallelism is being violated here. Here it is just came, and then here it is wanted to plus first form, and then he didn't. It's all amiss. So we'll not consider this. Third one, he came, he started to ask, he didn't want to. Well, again here second form, then started to ask, started to plus first form, and here didn't want to. It's again a violation of parallel structure. The next one, he saw, here it is second form, then didn't come or receive. It makes no sense again, and there is no parallel structure here. But when you see he came, he saw, and he received, it is parallel structure. So option A is right. Question number 5. The children laughed, jumped, and danced. Here we have second form, second form, second form. It should be the right one. However, let's examine the other ones also. The children were laughing, jumped, and some were dancing. Well, here we just have laughing, and here we have second form, and here some were dancing. A complete clause. It's a violation of parallel structure. It's wrong. The children were laughing and jumping, and some even danced. Again, laughing, jumping, and danced. It's wrong. Here we have ing, again ing, and then some even danced. Here is a clause. Well, it's wrong. We need not consider it. The next one, the children laughed, dancing, and jumping. Here it is second form, then ing form, then ing form. It's a violation of parallel structure again. But the first one is obviously the right one. Why? Because here we have second form, second form, second form. Laughed, jumped, danced. Option A is right option. Question number 6. You are not only a student but also very athletic. A student is a noun. Athletic is an adjective. Noun should come with noun, because adjective and noun cannot be parallel. So it's wrong. You are not only a student but also being very athletic. Here a student is a noun. Here being very athletic, well, athletic is again an adjective. And these extra words, additional words, being very, no. It should not be right. Next one, you are not only a student but also an athlete. So student is a noun, athlete is also a noun, and it is right. This sentence has parallel structure. You are not only a student but also an athlete. A student is a noun, so is an athlete. Next one, you are not only a student but also have athletic ability. Here it is a noun, and then here have athletic ability. Now we don't need this, and it is not parallel. So option C is right option. Next, choose the option that makes the sentence parallel. Let's do it. Ron was an expert tennis player. And Ron was what? An expert tennis player. Here we have an adjective and then tennis player. It's a noun. Player is a noun. Adjective and noun structure. Now Ron was an expert tennis player and went fishing. Well, here we don't have Ron played tennis well. No. If it were played, we could write went fishing. Verb would agree with verb. But here we have an adjective and then player is a noun. Adjective and player. So it is wrong. Fished. Ron was an expert tennis player and fished. No. It should be Ron was an expert tennis player and fisherman or something, or fish or something. So like to go fishing? No. Again, it is wrong because we have an adjective and a noun here. An avid fisherman. Well, here we have an adjective and a noun. An avid fisherman. So it makes sense here. Expert tennis player and avid fisherman. Adjective noun structure. So option D is right. Ron was an expert tennis player and an avid fisherman. Don would always open the mail, throw away the junk mail, and what? Here we have open the mail, it's bare infinitive. Throw away the junk mail, it's bare infinitive again. What does bare infinitive means? Well, it simply means first form without to. Open the mail, throw away the junk mail. And what? Organize the bills. That's what should be right. If we use to, it would be wrong because we don't have to here. If we use organizing, it would be wrong because we don't have opening and throwing here. If we used organization, we don't have opening and throwing noun as nouns here. Well, so since we have verbs without to, here open the mail, throw away the junk mail, and organize the bills. C is the right option. Question number 9. Rebecca was not only my boss but also, well, my boss. Possessive and then noun. Is my friend? Well, it doesn't make sense. It's violating the consistency of the tense also. Here it is past tense, here it is present tense. Not possible anyway. Says she is my friend. Well, it's past tense, present tense. Anyway, not possible. Friendly. Well, here it is boss. Boss is a noun. Friendly is an adjective, so not possible. Not parallel. My friend. Well, my boss, possessive and noun. My friend, possessive and noun. So they make sense and they are parallel structure. So right answer would be D. Rebecca was not only my boss but also what? My friend. Question number 10. Never did he come, call or what? Here we have never did he. Come is first form, call is first form, and so here also it should be first form. Was inquiring is wrong. Inquires is wrong because we have an S here which is not required. Inquired is also wrong because we need first form to make the sentence consistent, and inquire is right. Never did he come, call or inquire. D is right. Option D is right option because it has parallel structure. That's it. Thank you so much.